Welcome back to America Together Radio. Today we're discussing single points of failure.
This sounds suspiciously like an episode about Dave.
Dave may make another appearance.
Let's define the term first.
A single point of failure is a person, process, system, or resource that is so critical that if it fails, everything else is affected.
In other words, one weak link.
Exactly.
Or one very overworked volunteer.
Also a common example.
Why do single points of failure matter?
Because healthy systems should not depend entirely on one thing.
Whether that's a person, a server, a document, or an organization.
Correct.
Everything's stored in Dave.
There he is.
Poor Dave.
Very poor Dave.
Let's imagine a community project.
Okay.
One person knows how everything works.
Dangerous.
One person handles all communication.
Dangerous.
One person has all the passwords.
Very dangerous.
Dave is sweating right now.
For good reason.
What happens if Dave goes on vacation?
The project may stall.
What if Dave gets sick?
The project may stall.
What if Dave simply burns out?
The project may stall.
Justice for Dave.
A worthy cause.
One thing we've discussed repeatedly is public grid resilience.
Because resilience requires reducing single points of failure.
How do communities do that?
By spreading knowledge.
Documentation.
Exactly.
Training.
Exactly.
Communication.
Exactly.
Teach other people how the machine works.
A very practical strategy.
A fishing boat heads out from Mobile Bay again. The factory's home. The class.
You're listening to America Together Radio.
County lines. Coffee brewing, screen door swing. Another day begins again. A truck rolls down to...
Let's talk about leadership.
Good idea.
Can leaders become single points of failure?
Absolutely.
Even good leaders.
Especially good leaders sometimes.
Because everybody relies on them.
Exactly.
So good leadership includes creating future leaders.
Very much so.
Knowledge transfer again.
A recurring theme.
Write things down. Train people. Share information.
You've been paying attention.
One thing I find encouraging is that most single points of failure can be reduced.
They can.
Communities don't need perfection.
Just improvement.
Reduce risk. Increase resilience.
Exactly.
What role do citizens play?
Participation helps. The more people understand how systems work, the stronger those systems become.
More routes through the public grid.
Another callback.
This seems like a good place for an approved message.
Agreed. Here is an approved message from Jeremy Levan.
No president governs alone. A president works with advisors, experts, cabinet officials, military leaders, governors, mayors, legislators, business owners, workers, families, and communities across the country. I am not running to pretend one person has every answer. I am running to build a serious team, listen carefully, make decisions, and take responsibility for the direction we choose. Leadership is not pretending to know everything. Leadership is knowing how to bring good people together.
That was an approved message from Jeremy Levan.
Any final thoughts?
Yes, strong communities reduce single points of failure. They share knowledge, train new participants, document important processes, and build systems that can survive change. The goal isn't to replace people. The goal is to make sure success doesn't depend entirely on one person.
Protect Dave.
A surprisingly good summary.
What comes next?
Next episode, we'll discuss building better connections and how stronger links between people and organizations improve the health of the public grid.
The connection episode.
Exactly. This has been America Together Radio. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Coffee brewing, screen door swing. Another day begins again. A truck rolls down a two-lane road.